Going good. It's what time? 8 o'clock here. What time is it there?
It's 11 o'clock. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning there in Minnesota, right?
Hmm.
11 o'clock at night in Japan. So almost like opposite. You just woke up, I'm assuming, and I'm gonna go to bed
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But how's it there in Minnesota? I heard it's getting cold.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 20s this upcoming week.
Oof.
I can feel like some sickness potentially coming my way.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah. Like not terrible. It's like right now I go outside, I'm like, "Oh, wow, it's really nice out. I should have spent my day outside." And then
Mhm.
and then it's already too late. So, but then it's gonna be so cold. So,
Really. It hasn't really. It's only snowed once.
mhm,
Yeah. Right.
mhm.
Yeah. So it's kind of a little bit of a warm winter this year. You think so far?
I don't know because early fall they were saying that it's supposed to be like the biggest coldest winter yet, but then it's just
Mm,
not really seeming that way. So,
I see. We'll see.
uh,
See.
but it will be some way.
Something good. Was that part of the vocab?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Oh, yeah. I do see that. How was the vocab list?
It was good. I felt like I was getting, like, somewhat mixed up on some of the, to make, to give, to, like, because 'cause they're all they're kinda the same, like, you're doing something,
Mm,
but
mhm.
it's, like, the specific, like, to do ones.
Right,
So I
right.
kept getting confused in, like, those, but I think I feel more confident.
Good, good. Um, I since it was the, like, first vocab list that I made, um, I kept it as 28 words. Was that, like, a lot or
I thought it was good. Like, I felt like it was a manageable load to, like, memorize. I think,
mhm.
I could do more to, like, challenge myself.
Okay, I see, I see.
And I
Well,
wanna I'm like, want to.
mhm. With 20 vocab each time, and then us having, classes twice a week, it's gonna be 40 a week, which means 160 a month. And,
Mhm.
so let's say, our goal is for you to come to Japan in 5 or 6 months, right? So that
Yeah.
means, let's say 5 months, that's gonna be 800 words.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
Do you
the
think
ones that
that's
I'm yeah, mhm, for sure.
mhm,
Whatever you think would be enough to be able to, like, have a conversation, I'll do it
mhm.
all.
Okay, okay.
Cause then
Eh
once I'm there what, sorry?
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Once I'm there, it'll be like a testament of, like, all of these like, it's like the test now, like, that's my
Yeah,
test.
yeah, yeah. But well, I think, 20 might have seemed a little bit maybe, because you're so excited and so motivated, maybe, you know, you felt like you wanted to learn more, but then the challenge from now on is for you to retain those 20 and then
Yeah,
continue to learn those, 20 and
mhm.
20 and 20, right? So it's gonna be more challenging for you to
I
because you have
know.
to continue reviewing and stuff, right? And then
Yeah.
learn at the same time, right?
Mhm.
But we'll see. Um,
Yeah, but
make
I think
mhm,
it'll be good because some of these like, some that you put on the 20, like, I already knew, like,
okay, good.
taberu and, like, I don't
Mhm.
know, some of them I like kawaii, you know,
Right,
those
right.
I got those.
Nice, nice.
But I'm gonna start practicing some from, like, the workbook, and I've been, like, trying to, like, write them just, like, write I'm doing more, so I
Mm,
need more.
good, good. And, like, of course, like, there's many levels when it comes to, like, how comfortable you are, with the vocab. Like, for example, like, many students, I do assign homework and quizzes for my classes, right? And many students, they would just study right before the quiz, right? Like,
Mhm, mhm.
like 10 minutes before the class starts, they memorize. And then, of course, they memorize them in 10 minutes, but then after the class, they just forget everything, right?
Mhm,
Um, they did memorize them for like 10 minutes, but the goal that we want to have is that you like master the vocab, meaning like, whenever you hear, you recognize right away, or whenever you want to say the word, you can almost like without thinking, you can say it, right? So to
mhm.
that level, we want to reach. So that's why like, let's start with 20, but like serious 20, meaning like
Yeah.
you can say right away, you recognize right away, that level, hopefully.
Mhm.
But, of course, practice, with practice, you just get more comfortable and comfortable. I think I did try this once with you, but for example, I'm gonna say this one word, um, one word, one Japanese word, but I'm gonna say it really fast, and let's see if you
Okay,
can recognize it. Okay,
okay.
kawaii.
Cute.
Right? So
Uh-huh.
that word, like you said earlier, you already knew the word kawaii, right? I said it super fast and I didn't enunciate the word clearly, like each character, but you
Mm,
still were able to recognize it right away. That's because you have already mastered the word kawaii, right? I
mhm.
want you to have that level of like memory for all the vocab, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, um, with that, how was the example sentences? I made some example sentences using the
Mhm.
vocab. Did that help?
Yeah, that has helped, like, for sake of, like, reading, like, and associating things, especially when you had, like, 2 vocabs in the same sentence, then it was, like, easier to, like, learn more of the vocab.
Mhm.
I liked
Good,
that.
good. And also like you get to like really see the connection between just the vocab and using the vocab in a sentence, right? You get to
Mhm.
really see how it can be used. And by seeing that, you get to know like how you can use, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let me check some vocab to see how much you remember.
Oh gosh, yeah.
No pressure. I mean, people are watching you, but no pressure. Okay. Okay. Let's start with English to Japanese. How do you say busy?
Isogashi?
Good,
Isogashi?
good. Nice.
Okay.
Ishigashi. Good, good. Nice. How about to make?
Uh, okay, obviously I'm still getting there. To make
And I can
is
give you a hint, like first hiragana and stuff. Just let me know when you need a
okay.
hint.
Uh, there's like one that's uh, it's like iku and then kai, and I think this one's sukai. Sukai?
Ah, close, close. Tsukau is to use, but
Suka.
tsu is correct. The first character tsu is correct.
Okay.
To make, right? Tsu second character is ku.
Su.
So tsuku,
Oh, sukune.
close. Tsukune is actually Japanese dish. Tsukune. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Sukuru.
Tsuku.
Sukuru.
So. Good,
Sukuru.
good. Nice, nice.
Okay.
Good. Then can you use the verb tsukuru in a sentence? Like simple sentence is fine.
Sukuru. Sushi wa sukuru.
Mm,
To
that would
make.
mean this person called sushi makes,
Oh,
because
okay.
you use the particle wa that
Yeah.
made the sushi as the subject of the sentence.
Oh.
But you,
Oh, sushi. Oh, sushi.
so.
Oh, sukuru.
Good, good, good. Nice,
That's like
nice.
the most basic.
Good job.
Okay.
You got it. Okay. How about let's try some now. How about money?
Okane. Okane.
Nice, nice. Good. Okay. Let's try from Japanese to English, okay?
Okay.
Um, 今日.
Today.
Good. How about mm, How
Cow to give?
close.
Oh, to make.
Make
Oh,
was
wait,
the
no,
one we
no,
did.
to meet.
So,
See, those
out.
ones I get confused still.
Oh, wait, wait,
Okay.
wait. Sorry. Wait, I said cow, right? To meet is out.
Oh, yeah,
Um,
to buy, to buy.
so good, good.
Okay. Oh,
Yep.
oh. Okay, yeah, those two, to buy, to make, to give. I was just
Hmm.
like, which
Yeah,
one?
those are similar. Yeah, to buy is cow. What about to
Cow
meet?
to meet. Oh, uh, sukuru.
Scooter is to make,
Wait, you said to you said
to meet
to
someone.
meet. Cow.
That's to buy.
Ay, it's okay. So it's cow, sukuru, iku,
What's iku?
au, iku. Iku is to go.
Mhm.
Iku and au. Is that how you au?
Au is to meet.
Au.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then can you make a sentence using au? I I meet someone.
Um. Shiomi wa. Wait, tomorrow. I'm trying to. I think I'm trying to form the sentence that was with it.
Mm.
Uh. uh can it just be like Shiomi wa au?
That would mean Xiaomi meets. What about if you want to say Xiaomi meets easy? How would you say that?
Uh. Shiomi wa izzy au.
Particle after easy?
Do I put ga or wa
Mm,
there?
well, both wa and ga make the noun subject of the sentence, right? So
Oh
when
wait,
it
would I
comes to
put
like,
o?
that's a common mistake.
Okay.
That's a good mistake though. Yeah.
Mhm.
So in this case where you want to say Xiaomi meets easy, right? When we use the verb to meet, we don't consider the person that we meet as the object of meeting. Then what else? What else is possible?
Like ga.
God or wa and ga make the noun subject, right?
Oh,
And
ni.
so, right?
Oh.
Ni, the destination, right? So it might
Mm,
sound weird, but in Japanese, with the verb to meet, the person that you meet is the destination of meeting,
mhm.
if that makes
Okay.
sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's like I meet easy. Easy ni out.
Mm.
Yeah.
If
Sense.
you were so like if we were using like if we wanted to use de in the sentence, I believe, then would we would like that person still be the destination or would it be like we're gonna go together to this towards this destination?
Mm,
Like we are together going towards this destination to meet.
that's a really good question. So there, remember that with the particle there were two functions. What were the functions of the particle there?
Like a place, event, or activity taking place somewhere.
Right. So when you do something at a place, right? Second action, or like there's something going on at the place, right? So you can
Yeah.
use that if you want to say something like, I will meet Easy at the library, or I'll meet Easy in Japan. In that case, Nihon de, because that's where we're gonna meet, right? So place of action.
Mhm.
Nihon de Easy ni au, right?
Oh, okay.
Since we're talking about the particle there, what's the other function of the particle then? First function was place of action, place of activity, place of event. There's a second function of the particle there.
Um, like, okay, so I know like we're going towards something, and then it's like indicating. I look, he forgot off the top of my head. indicating something.
Mm.
Sorry.
Um, one hint is, for example, I can say, using the second function of the particle there, I can say,
Oh,
uh,
using.
yeah, good,
Yes.
good, good job. Yep, using. Yeah, so that's why I can say something like, テレビで映画を見る。テレビ、TV. Using TV, 映画 is movie. 映画を見る watch. So I watch movie on TV, right?
Mhm.
Or like if I say something like, スプーンでアイスクリームを食べる。What does that mean? スプーンでアイスクリームを食べる。
Using a spoon to eat ice cream.
そう、right? Or if I say something like, 日本語で easy と話す。話す means to speak. 日本語で easy と話す。What does that mean?
I'm learning to speak Japanese.
Close, close. I didn't use two verbs, right? I only used one verb. 話す to
Oh,
speak. 日本語で
oh,
easy と話す。
I'm speaking Japanese.
Yeah, I'm speaking
Okay.
to easy in Japanese, like using
Oh,
Japanese,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Or another one. If I say like バスで学校に行く。bus.
Mhm.
学校 you know
St
学校
station or bus
uh,
stop?
station is 駅 学校 is school. So バ
Oh,
スで学校に行く what's 行く
going.
そう to go, right? Yeah. So what does that mean? バスで学校に行く
Um, using the bus to go to school.
Yep. So natural translation of that in English can be like, I go to school by bus, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, the second function of that, like using or by means of, there's like many ways to translate, but as long as
Mm.
you keep in mind that it means using, you can, do natural translation after that. Like again, like, spoon でアイスクリームを食べる. Using spoon, I eat ice cream. You can say, I eat ice cream with spoon. Or テレビで映画を見る. I watch a movie using TV. Natural translation will be, I watch a movie on TV. That kind of stuff, right?
Mm.
So yeah, those are the two functions of the particle then. Okay, good. Any question when you were studying the vocab list?
Um, no.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good. Nice. Okay. Then I do have some stuff to study. To teach today.
Okay.
Have you heard of this concept, kosoado?
Mm.
Kosoado. Okay, that's what we're gonna learn. So today,
Okay.
by the end of the class today, we'll be able to say this, like this, that, that thing over there, or here, there, over there, or where, or
Okay.
like,
Duolingo might have taught me some of this.
okay, good,
Like,
good.
kore,
Oh, nice.
sore, like, that's this and that.
Good. Yeah, nice. We're gonna cover that. So, by knowing these, first we're gonna start with the concepts of kosoado. These are not
Okay.
actual words, but by combine, just like in English, right? Like English, we have like this, that thing over there,
Mhm.
here, there, over there. This person, that person over there. We have
Mhm.
variations of, right, of the words based on the distance, proximity from where you are, right? That's what we're gonna learn. Just like in
Okay.
English, instead of blindly memorizing like the word this, the word that, the word that thing over there. Instead of memorizing each of these words blindly, it's better to, understand, like almost in a chart, like, close to me, a little bit far away, further away, you know, by understanding the concepts of it and then combining the words, you can, instead of memorizing each word, you can expand the vocabs that are related to the
Mm,
physical proximity, from you,
okay.
a lot easier. So that's what we're
Okay.
going to do today. Okay.
Mhm.
So with that, so when I said koso ado, I did say these are not an actual word, actual Japanese word. So for now, I want you to understand just as concept. Okay. So as concept, just understand that ko, just one letter ko. Ko is somewhere that's the closest to you. So
Okay.
like from you, like arm distance surrounding you. That's ko. Okay. Just memorize that as a concept.
Okay.
Physical proximity. And then so is a little bit further from ko, meaning, not this close, that's ko, but further, just a little bit further from that. That's so area. So, okay. So again, these are not actual words yet. So far, ko, and then a little bit further, so, like a donut, right? So,
Okay. Mhm.
and then next one is another concept, That's everywhere else, meaning like it can be like super far away. Basically, you see three donuts. The first donut is ko, the closest donut from you.
Mhm.
Second donut, so. And then third donut is the biggest donut because it's everywhere else, including
Mhm.
like the furthest place. That's called so so far, right?
Yeah.
And then the last one, do. Do is for question when you want to ask a question about it. And I'm gonna ask. I mean, I'm gonna explain more about this do. But for now, keep in mind, ko again is the closest donut from you.
Okay.
So far away. Ah, everywhere else, far away. And then do for question. So far, so good?
Mhm.
Okay. So with these kotoado, we're gonna now combine some other words. I mean, other letters to actually make actual words. First one is to kosoado, we're gonna combine with another letter, ko. Okay. So ko is what we're gonna combine kosoado with. That ko that we're gonna combine with, memorize that as a place. Ko as a
Okay.
place. Okay. So with that, the first ko is again the first donut ko, closest to you, plus the second ko, koko, close place. I would just say that in English.
Coco together means close place.
There's a more of a direct translation in English. What would you say, like,
Here.
when you want? Yes, here.
Right here.
Yeah, yeah. Does it make
Okay.
sense?
Mhm.
Yeah. So when you combine ko, the closest place to you, with another ko, that means place. Koko means
Mhm.
here. The second
Okay.
donut, if you combine ko, that place, with so, soko, what do you think it means? Soko.
So ko going like the so going before ko.
Hmm?
The so goes before the ko.
Right. So
Like
kosoado always at the beginning. Yeah.
okay.
So
Even if like one of them's still in the sentence, like you wouldn't say koso, you would say soko.
mhm. Yep.
Okay.
So
Um, like right there
yeah,
or like
there, right?
oh
Yeah,
okay.
just there. A little bit farther away from koko here, but still close enough to say like there. Like if you want to
Okay.
say like there's a cat there. Soko ni, like destination ni. Soko ni neko, cat. Ga iru. Iru means exist. So there's a cat there, right? Okay. So far it makes sense. Like here, there, and the next one you can guess like over there is the next one, right? With by combining with a. So, but
Ako.
yeah, that's yeah, but then it's an exception.
Um.
It should be ako, but somehow we have to put so in the middle, so it's gonna be asoko.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
just all of them.
yeah, it's just an exception. We do have to add so, but it does mean over there. So with that, koko, soko, asoko. Here, there, over there. Koko, soko, asoko.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
last one. The do of kosoado. I said do is for question, right? What do you think it means when I
Yeah.
say doko?
You said doko. Um, like, is it there?
Hmm,
Like, is it there?
close, close. The question version of a place.
Like, is it that place? Question version of a place.
Yeah. When you want to ask about a place, what do you say? Because do
What's
is
there? What's there?
what's there?
What's at the place? Yeah.
Getting close, getting close. When I say the word, you'll
Um,
be like, shit, like, why didn't I think about
yeah.
that? It's where.
Doko.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Does,
bruh? Okay.
does it make sense though?
Doko.
So, Koko,
Yeah.
here. Koko, there. Asoko, over there. Doko, where. Right? So again, do is for question. Okay. So far makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to second combination.
Okay.
Second one is le, when you combine kosoado with le. So for this le, memorize this as a thing. Thing. Okay? Le,
The-
just memorize it as a thing. So
That's
it's gonna
you're
be
saying R-E le.
le. Mhm.
Okay.
Le of larirurero. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So by combining le with kosoado, it's gonna be kore, sore, are, dore. Okay. So what do you think it means when I say kore? Again, ko is somewhere that's the closest to you, plus le, that means thing. What do you think it means?
Le means thing. Well, I know kore means it's that. It's this or this.
Mm-hmm. Yep, this. Like this. When you want to say something like, this is a pen, right? This is a pen. Then you will say kore wa pen,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kore. What about sore?
That.
Yeah, that thing.
But so you're combining like this thing is at the closest distance,
Mm-hmm.
or like the like thing closest distance. So that makes this
Wait, can you say again?
like ko being the closest distance and
Mm-hmm.
re being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're saying like close thing.
Mm-hmm. Close thing is the literal like translation, but in English, natural translation will be this. Or
Okay.
I recommend students to translate it as this thing, and I'll explain why.
Okay.
That's better than just memorizing as this. Let me
Okay.
just
Say
try to write. I know last time I tried to write on blackboard, I mean whiteboard, but it's like a mirror image, so it didn't really work
yeah.
out.
I've been writing them down.
Okay. Okay, you're good. Like, okay.
Uh,
Right. So with that, so far, kore is this thing that's closest to you. Like this is a pen. When you want to say that, you want to say kore wa pen. Let's say I have my pen. I'm gonna throw my pen. It's a little bit away, and it's over there, right? But
yeah.
it's not too far away, right? But it's not like the closest to me. In this case, I would say sore,
Mhm.
which means
It's,
that
like,
thing.
not in your immediate surroundings.
Yeah, but not too close. So if you want to say like that's a pen, then I would say sore wa pen. Sore wa pen. Because it's not too close, right?
Yeah.
And then if I throw the pen even further away, like I don't know, let's do this. My parents are sleeping now, so I'm not gonna throw like too hard. Okay, so the pen now is. You see that pen over there?
Yeah, mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and when I want to say that thing is a pen, like it's a lot farther away. It's not, of course, it's not close to me, but it's a little bit farther away than Seoul area, like
Mm,
further away. Then I
mhm.
can say arewa pen. That thing is a pen.
Are. So that one, it gets rid of the as, like, it doesn't do aso, it wouldn't be
Mhm.
asore, it would be are.
Right. The exception is only with the ko. Koko, soko, asoko. That's the only exception. All the
Okay,
other
and
combinations, you don't need to add so. So it's
so would
just gonna be. Hmm?
would are be, like, far thing? Like, what does that, like, English translate to?
I would say like that thing over there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it can be like really far away. Like let's say you're taking a walk and you see like beautiful car that's like a mile away. You want to say like that thing is beautiful. You know,
Mm,
you can still use that. Got it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then with the last one, the last combination, dore, what do you think it means?
Where's this thing?
Well, where was doko, right? Because ko was the place. So koko here, soko there, asoko over there. Doko was where. This one it's a combination with the le, which means thing. So this thing, that thing over there. What's the
Dore?
question version?
Dore? Mm, dore. I don't know.
So it's basically like when you want to ask a question about a thing, right? About a thing. So, you know, one way to translate it is which thing, like which one.
Um,
Usually, dore we use it when there's only like two options or three options. So, like let's say, you know, let's say I'm holding these three kind of pens, and then you're like, "Hey, can you pass me the pen?" And I'll be like, "Which one? Dore, which one? Dore."
mm,
Does it make
okay.
sense?
Yep.
Okay, good. So that's the second combination. Again, memorize it as a thing. That's why kore, this thing, sore, that thing, like that thing over, like a little bit farther away. Are, that thing over there, a lot farther away. Dore, which thing?
Mhm.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like it
next
that it's
combination.
like a pattern.
Yeah, so that's
Mhm.
why it's important for you to understand the concepts of kosoado, like ko, so, and then
Yeah.
right? Do for question.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Next combination is no, no. So it's gonna be kono, sono, ano, dono. Okay. So
Mhm.
this no, memorize it as plus noun. That's how you should memorize. Just memorize no as plus noun.
Okay.
And I'll explain. So, since you memorize no as plus noun, you do have to combine with a noun. So you have to say like この pen to say this pen.
Okay.
And then その pen, that pen. And then あの pen, like that pen over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then どの pen, which pen. What's the difference between, my question is, what's the difference between the combination of the れ, like これそれあれどれ, and このそのあのどの? What's the difference?
Um, they're the same thing except the one with no just has like the noun with it.
Mhm. Right. So that's why it gets really confusing, especially in English. So in English, I can say, this is a pen, right? And also I can say, this pen is black. Both cases in English, I use the same word, this, right? But the first sentence, when I said this is a pen, that this is actually a noun, right? That's why I could say this is, because this is already a noun. Like this thing is a pen. But then second sentence, this pen is black. That this, even though it's the same word this, is not a noun. It's actually an adjective. That's why it's connected to a noun, this pen, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in English, for English native speakers, it gets confusing to understand the difference between the これそれあれどれ and このそのあのどの, because
Mm-hmm.
in English it can be the same word, like this is a pen versus this pen. But in Japanese, if you want to say this is a pen, you have to say これは pen, right? Because this is noun. This thing is a pen, so
Mm-hmm.
that's why you have to say これは pen. But then if you
Mm-hmm.
want to say this pen is beautiful, then because I'm using this directly connected to a noun, you have to use the no variation, この pen, this pen. Does it make sense?
Yeah, like when you're trying to describe it, the
Mm-hmm.
pen, when you're like more so describing the object with the noun, then it would be with no.
Yep.
But
Yep.
if it's just simply put like direct, that like and you're not describing it, then it's just that like the regular one
Good. Mm-hmm. So
with
that's why
red.
it's important for you to. That's why maybe you understand this better now. When I say that le combination, memorize kore as, don't memorize kore as this, because it gets confusing. Memorize kore as this thing, because that
Mhm.
would remind you that it's already a thing, that it's already a
Mhm.
noun,
Mhm.
right? That's why kore memorize as this thing, sore that thing, are that thing over there, dore which thing, because that way you remind yourself those are already nouns. You don't need to combine with a noun. And
Okay.
then on the other hand, このそのあのどの memorize no as plus noun, so that you remind yourself that you do have to combine with the noun. So that's why you'll have to say like この漫画 this manga, その漫画 that manga, あの漫画 that manga over there, どの漫画
Mhm.
which manga.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, good. So far, any question?
Mm.
Good. Okay, next combination is na, na, with the n, the end sound, plus na, na. Let's see if it's still like mirror image. Let me know. Is this still a mirror image?
Yeah, it is, but I can tell what it is.
Okay, good. So with this combination, it's gonna be こんな、そんな、あんな、どんな. right? With the kosoado combination. Okay, so with this na, memorize that na as kind of, kind of. With that, konna would mean this kind of. Sonna,
This kind of.
yeah. So this one too, because you memorize na as kind of, you do have to combine that with a noun, right? Like in English too, you want to say like, I want this kind of pen. I want to
Mm,
buy that kind of car. I want to
yeah.
go to that kind of restaurant, or what kind of movie do you like? What kind of movies do you like, right? Whenever we use the variation of kind of, we do combine with a noun, right? So with that, again, konna means this kind of.
Hmm.
Sonna, that kind of. Anna, that kind of noun, like that's farther away. And then donna, what kind of. And then, the last one, donna, is really popular. It's super convenient because in daily life we do use the word what kind of, right? Like when we're talking like, hey, what kind of movies do you like? Hey, what kind of food do you want to eat today? We use it a lot, right? So that one too. Donna, for example, if you want to say what kind of movies do you like? Donna eiga ga suki? Right? Donna eiga. Eiga means movie. So donna eiga, what kind of movie? Ga, the particle ga, suki, do you like?
Okay. So we have this kind of. What was Sona and Anna again?
So both, will be translated as that kind of. It's just that Anna will be a little bit farther away. The thing that you're
Oh.
referring to will be a little bit farther away. Like let's say you're taking a walk and you see like your dream car, running, and you want to be like, yeah, I want that kind of car over there, you know.
Hmm.
So, and then that's a good question because the distance, like I said, kosoado depends on the physical proximity from you yourself, right?
Mhm.
Close, cool, so far away, everywhere else, like farthest away, and then the question. So the distinction between especially so and is really vague, right? Depends on each person. Like even in English too. Like I can say, uh, I guess it's relative to how you feel, I guess. So it's vague, meaning you don't need to worry too much about it. Yeah. So and no one's gonna be like, hey, that's not father enough for you to use
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Okay.
One difference though between so and all the other kosoado. So has another special function. So has the function of in English the like the. Like for
Okay.
example, if I ask you like, hey, can you pass me the pen? Versus, hey, can you pass me a pen? What's the difference when I say, can you pass me a pen, or
A
can
pen
you pass?
versus the pen.
What's the difference?
Like a pen is any pen and the pen is that pen.
Yeah, yeah. hmm Right. So in English, we use the to be specific, right? When we want to refer to something specific, we use the word the in English. In Japanese, we use the so variation. So if you want to say like, hey, can you pass me the pen? Then sono pen, right? If you want to say like that person, specific person, then sono hito. Hito means person. So has those two functions. One, the physical proximity from you. So it's just plainly, simply about distance from where you are. And then second function is specific thing, a specific situation. How do we tell between, or how do we distinguish between these two functions? Context.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
so like you were using sono, is that the only one that is like the, or would could you use like is it like soko, sore, sono, like all of
Mm,
those could be
yeah.
like referring to the.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All of the soul variations. Yeah. So just remember that soul has special function on top of the physical proximity from you in any. So you just have to figure out by context. Yeah.
Okay.
So for example, with that, right? Like let's say let's say um there's another person. Let's say my friend is standing next to me. This is my friend. Okay.
Sorry.
I know.
No! No!
okay. So this is
私は
my friend.
Tomodachi.
Arigato. Thank you. okay. So here in this case, and let's say this my friend is holding a pen, right?
Yes. Yes. Oh, on top, on top.
On top. Okay. Good
Yeah.
idea. Shit.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay. Good. Good.
Okay.
Okay. So my friend is holding a pen.
Yep.
And I am super close to my friend, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of physical proximity, you feel like I can use the ko, right? Because it's like within the
Mhm.
ko circle. But um, usually in this case, I use ko if I am holding like if I am holding
Mhm.
ko. If another person is holding, even if it's like super close to me, the core area, we many times use so to be specific, like that depend that you are holding, not me. You are holding.
Mm.
Does it make sense?
Which yeah, that makes sense because if it was in someone else's, like, more close physical proximity, that would make more sense that,
hmm
like, they get co-rights on that pen.
Right, right. Good. Yeah, that friend will use core to refer to their pen. Yeah, but not me. Yeah. Good. Okay.
There's so many rules in this language, like, so many rules, like, everything is so specific yet so vague at the same time,
True.
like, I don't know,
Mm. Yeah, that's why Japanese is so annoying. It's
like, just get to
um
straight to the point, man.
right. You know, in Minnesota too, we have the term Minnesota nice, right? Being vague or,
Yeah,
in other words, being passive aggressive. Instead of being
yeah,
straightforward, you go
yeah.
roundabout, beat around the bush, right? Japan is like 100 times more extreme compared to Minnesota nice. So with that, it's good to keep in mind that the more vague you are, the more polite you are
Okay, yeah, yeah,
in
that's
Japanese
right.
culture. Yeah. So with that, let's move on. So far we have learned koko, soko, asoko, doko, here, there, over there, where, kore, sore, ade, dore, this thing, that thing over there, which thing, kono, sono, ano, dono, this, kono pen, this pen, that pen over there, which pen, and then konna, sonna, anna, donna, right? This kind of, that kind of over there, what kind of, right?
Mhm.
Um, next one.
Another one.
Next one. Did I miss any that we have
Nope,
covered so far? Okay.
nope.
So next one is a really fun one.
Okay.
It's fun. You'll like it. So next one is itsu. Itsu that you're gonna combine with koso other words. Itsu. For itsu, we don't have a specific, like, literal translation in English. The closest translation I can think of is memorize itsu as bastard. Yeah,
Oh,
bastard. Get it right. Yeah, bastard.
that was
So,
not what I thought it was gonna be.
right? So, こいつ、そいつ、あいつ、どいつ. These variations, right? こいつ would mean this bastard. そいつ that bastard. あいつ that bastard over there. どいつ which bastard. Isn't that fun?
We were just talking about how it's, like, more passive aggressive, but that's pretty straightforward to me.
Good. This
That's
one is
pretty
straightforward. Yeah, yeah. So this one, of course, like you only want to use it if you want to pick up a fight, or like if you like if you hate someone and you don't even want to call them by their names, and you don't want to even say like when you feel like even saying this person is too polite to say, like if you hate the person that much, then use the こいつそいつあいつどいつ variation.
Uh,
Yeah. And you will see these variation こいつそいつあいつどいつ a lot in manga and anime.
so, like, if someone this one does seem a little confusing because 'cause you're referring to, like, a person?
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
you're referring to a person. If they weren't there at all, like, would this one seems like you would be using, like, atsu the most.
あいつ yeah,
I
that's correct.
Aitsu, yeah.
Mhm. And then if you're talking about a specific bastard, which one would you use?
Soitsu?
どいつ yeah, that's all variation is always for a specific thing, right? Yeah. So if you want to be polite and be like this person, then use that このそのあの variation combined with the noun 人. Hito means person, so この人 means this person. Politely. その人, that person. あの人, that person. どの人, which person. But then, if you don't want to respect, then こいつ、そいつ、あいつ、どいつ。
No respect? Wow. Well, bastard feels like kinda derogative too, like, kinda like, that's bad, like, to call
It
someone
is.
that. That's like, that would be, like, your enemy, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So you can use this as a joke sometimes. Like, for example, let's say you um, let's say you want to introduce your friend to another friend, and you can be like, for example, I can be like, こいつは easy this. This bastard is
Mm,
easy. As a
mm,
joke, and you can be like,
mhm.
what are you talking
Me
about? You know, right?
well
Yeah. So, um, next
Does
one.
do they teach that in regular Genki?
No, of course not. That's why Genki isn't that good. Genki doesn't teach the slangs, doesn't teach bad words.
No.
When most people start learning languages with bad words, right? Yeah, that's why I stick with that.
Yes.
Okay, next one. Next one, we have two variations. First one is small tsu and chi. So it's gonna be こっち, そっち, あっち, どっち. Remember, small tsu would be small pause, right? We don't pronounce the small tsu. So こっち, そっち, あっち, どっち. Memorize this as way. Bia. Hey, W teacher. What does W teacher mean?
Wind teacher.
Wait, when teacher, what does that mean though?
It means you're a really good teacher. It means that
Oh,
like you're like a king. You're like king teacher.
mm,
You're like you like
thank you.
won the match. You like won the teacher competition.
Oh, thank
That's
you. Thank you,
yeah.
dear. Okay. So
Which
for this
oh,
very
it also kind of means that like you're goaded. Like that's why you're teaching the bad words.
um,
I think I understand.
okay, okay. Yeah. Bad words I have explained this many times to my students too, but the words
Yes.
themselves don't have sense. It's not their fault. Like it's up to us. And also, even if it's a bad word, we should at least still know so that we can, oh,
Yeah.
exactly, this is exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, for example, like, let's say, I mean, like, you don't like some bad words. You don't need to use them, but it's important to at least know them so that
Yeah, like, what if
when
someone does use
people
it?
right toward you and you don't know the meaning and you'll be like, thank you, then you're screwed, right? Yeah. So as a linguist, we should know everything, and it's up to our
Yeah.
wisdom to use it or not.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
so this variation, こっちそっちあっちどっち small tsunchi, memorize this as way, like this way, that way over there, which way. But with parentheses, this is casual
Okay.
version, which means we do have a formal version.
Okay.
Yeah. So こっちそっちあっちどっち we use this a lot, especially when, you ask for directions and, they'll be like, oh yeah, it's this way. こっちこっち。
Okay.
あっちあっち that way. And then you
Would
can be
you
like,
common Sorry, would you commonly pair this with, like, "knee"?
yeah, you can say こっちに行く. Go this way. こっちに行く. こっちに行ってください, for example. Please go this way. Yeah. Mhm.
Knee.
And then, the question version too, どっち, which way? For example, if you want to say, which way is the bathroom? トイレはどっち? Right? Which way is the bathroom? トイレはどっち? It's pretty convenient. The polite version of this is ちら. So memorize this ちら as also way, but in parentheses, polite. So こちら、そちら、あちら、どちら. Same meaning, this way, that way over there, and which way, but polite. So you can ask questions using the small tsunchi, the casual version, こっち、そっち、あっち、どっち. But then if you ask to someone who's working, of course they're supposed to be polite to you, so they might be using the ちら version. こちらです. It's this way. そ
Okay.
ちらです. あちらです. Yeah.
Okay.
One more thing with the ちら. Only with the ちら. So, like I said, こちら、そちら、あちら、どちら. Just, it literally means this way, that way over there, which way. But like we talked about earlier, the more vague we are, the more polite we are in Japanese culture. So
Mhm, mhm.
this way, like this way, could mean this person. Yeah, I know. Yeah, sorry about it. Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
I know. Yeah.
I like how you apologize, like, on it seems like you apologize on behalf of,
Mhm.
all everyone.
I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. In many times, I do apologize to my students for how screwed up the rules are, and yeah, how screwed up Japan is basically. Yeah. But yeah,
Well,
so yeah, this way it's super vague, but
yeah.
basically with the mindset like it's too rude for me to even say this person. I want to say like this direction, this person who exists in this direction. Yeah. Right? Doesn't make sense.
So,
I
I feel like that would be a common mistake by foreigners, like, learning the language,
mhm.
and, like, that kinda makes me think, like, do you ever run like, now that you're in Japan, like, do you ever run into people that, like, totally are saying things completely wrong, but it still makes sense like that? Because if you were saying, like the not polite way, like, I don't know. I guess that's probably if someone's talking to you and you're hearing like, someone's
Mhm.
referring to you as this way.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So that's a really good question. Usually, um, in daily life, for you to survive in Japan, you don't need to use those polite versions. You only need to use the casual versions, but at least be able to understand when people use the polite versions because they might be using to you to be polite.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So you don't need to use. I have never used こちら、そちら、あちら、どちら to refer to a person. Yeah,
Yeah.
never in my life. And I
Yeah.
don't think I will ever do because, I mean, I do respect people, but, yeah, just this person is fine. この人、その人、あの人、どの人 is
Yeah.
fine.
Mhm.
But if you want to use, like, uh, let's say you want to introduce someone to your boss who you are supposed to be super polite. Not even boss, maybe like president of a company or like emperor. I mean, you don't need to respect your emperor, but let's say you decide to respect, right? Then you can be like, こちらは easy です. This is
Okay.
easy to be really polite.
Okay. I see. So that would be, like, good for introducing people.
Hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are the main variations of kosoado. We do have like a couple other variations, but we don't use them much. So these variations are good. Yeah. So again, first combination is ko, place, koko, soko, asoko, doko, here, there, over there, where. Re, memorize it as a thing. Kore, sore, are, dore. This thing, that thing over there, which thing. No, memorize it as plus noun. Kono, sono, ano, dono. This noun, that noun, that noun over there, which noun. And then the fun one. いつ、こいつ、そいつ、あいつ、どいつ. Memorize it as bastard, this bastard, that bastard over there, which bastard. ちら and スモーツんち、こっち、そっち、あっち、どっち, or こちら、そちら、あちら、どちら. Way, so this way, that way, that way over there,
Mhm.
which way.
This is, like, so much more in depth than Duolingo, and I think that it's so important to be, like, either watching these videos or, like, be involved with a class at a deeper level because what? Like, you would not know any of this from
Mm.
Duolingo. Like, Duolingo was only, like, kore, sore, doko, that,
And
like, I don't know.
And they teach you like separately, so you kind of have to
Yeah.
memorize them separately. But
Mhm.
especially for this one, it's better if you just memorize the concepts, kosoado, and then variations, so that you don't need to
Mhm.
memorize each combination, right?
It's all the same. Like, now this is so much easier to remember. Also, someone said in the comment,
Yeah,
you might answer.
you all think I can start referring people as cats? Yes, please do. Please do. I'll be really happy if you refer to me as. I'll be really honored. Yeah.
Honored.
この猫は塩見です。
Konepito, yeah.
I'll be so happy. Great question. That's the best question. Thank
Yes, gold star.
you. Okay. Any question?
Um, so you had mentioned that like tsuchi um is casual. Are all of these considered casual then?
Mm. Um, so that's a good question. So usually, you know, um, how we distinguish between casual and polite is how we end the sentence usually. Like, the variation of des, or mas for verbs. So ending. I'll do that starting now. Thank you. Thank you, Bia. Thank you. Yeah. So
Mhm.
usually it's just the ending that decides if you're being polite or not. It's just sometimes like the chira that we covered. Some words are specifically polite. And we do have like, specifically polite nouns as well. Like for example, do you remember the word today in Japanese?
Kyo?
Kyo. Yeah. Kyo is like 99% of the time we use to mean today. But we do have super polite version of the word today, and that's honjitsu. Honjitsu is same meaning today, but like super polite. So that one is only used in like books or like news, like on TV. Those like super polite situation, people might use honjitsu. So there are some words. I mean, there are many words that are like specific for polite situation. You'll just learn them later, and again, those polite words, you don't need to use them. Just be able to understand, and that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. If you
Sounds
want to be
good.
polite, just change the ending to polite ending, and that's good enough. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good to
Good.
me.
Good. Awesome. Okay. Then for next class, so same time, Friday at
Yep. Mhm.
8 o'clock in the morning in Minnesota Central Time, 11
Mhm.
o'clock at night in Japanese time. And I'll send you the next vocab list.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
All
Mhm.
right. Thank you so much. And thank you so
Thank
much, everyone, for
you.
joining. Thank you, Bia, for
Yes.
leaving comments. Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Okay. See you Friday.
Yep. Okay, bye.
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 Meow.